Hello friends, today we are going to know about multimeter. And coming to multimeter, multimeter is a test tool to measure electrical values such as majorly voltage, current and resistor. It is a standard tool for technician to diagnose the circuit. Means if anything goes wrong in the circuit, we can use a multimeter. You can check where the uh, where the where the error is actually. Mm, Coming to definition, multimeter is a tool to measure electrical values such as voltage, current and resistance. And resistance. And coming to types, long ago there are analog multimeters which have less accuracy and less readability. So by the advancement in the technology, digital multimeters came into existence by overcoming the drawbacks in the analog multimeters. These digital multimeters has greater accuracy and reliability. These digital multimeters are user friendly. And coming to types, analog and digital. Analog multimeters are having less accuracy and less readability, and this leads to some errors, parallax errors. And coming to digital multimeters, have high accuracy, high readability and reliability. And some advantages over analog multimeters. And coming to digital multimeters, these analog multimeters no more you are using analog multimeters. Very rarely we are using analog multimeters. Mostly we are using digital multimeters because of these advantages over analog multimeters. And when you look at digital multimeter, multimeter, we can see four components: display, buttons, dial and input jack. You can see this multimeter. These are digital multimeter. You can see this. There is a display. You can make out one display. These multimeters has no buttons. Usually all models do not get with the buttons. Some models only getting buttons. This model does not have any buttons. And this is a dial, rotary switch, and these are the input. These are the input jacks for where the test leads are inserted. And this is a LCD. This is a display where the measurement can be read, where we can see the measurements. And this is a dial, it can be rotated 360 degrees for selecting all meters. We have different meters over here. You can select by moving this rotate switch in this clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. And these input jacks are used for connecting this test leads. These are called test leads. You can connect these test leads to the multimeter using these input jacks. You can simply insert this into this, insert this into the input jacks. We have two test leads, red and black. Red is for positive and black is for negative. And these test leads are inserted properly and these test leads are very flexible, and these are insulated wires. These are insulated wires. And coming to this dial, you can select different meters. It has voltmeter. This multimeter has voltmeter, ammeter, and ohm meter. Some continuity different. You can select these meters by simply moving this rotary switch in clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. And coming to the using a multimeter for measuring a voltage. For measuring voltage, it can be AC or DC. You can measure AC voltage or DC voltage. Now you can see this multimeter has voltmeter. V indicates the voltmeter, A indicates the ammeter. And see, here we have V, and here also we have V. And this is V, one straight line, some dots. This indicates one straight line with dots indicates DC. And this is C here. There is a wavy symbol. This wavy symbol indicates the AC volt, AC. For this is meant for measuring DC voltages, and this is meant for measuring AC voltages. So you can measure AC and DC voltage. See, you can have a practical. This is a DC battery. Now we can check the voltages of this DC battery. We have to put this rotary switch in voltmeter. Which voltmeter? DC voltmeter. And you can select the range. We have 200 millivolts to 2000 volts. See, I am checking this DC voltage. This battery is about 9-volt battery, and you can check this battery. I am putting this multimeter in 20 volts because it is 9 volt. And DC voltmeter, it has positive and negative. Red probe is a positive one, and black probe is a negative one. So you have to connect black to black and red to red, positive to positive and negative to negative. This is the red one. I am connecting these two. See, this is a 9-volt battery. It is showing 9.7, around 1 volt plus or minus. It is about DC voltage, measuring DC voltage. And coming to AC voltage, now you can measure AC voltage. Usually, you can, for measuring AC voltage, you can take a socket. See, here we are getting AC. Usually we are connecting home appliances in these sockets. See, I am measuring AC voltage. Firstly, you have to keep this one multimeter in AC mode. Usually you are getting, in these sockets you are getting 230 volts. So you have to select the range above 230 means it is about 200. So we have to put this above the range 230, and see, I am switching on this. See, you can see the AC voltage. It is about 230 volts. You are getting 240 volts. That is AC. We have put multimeter in the AC voltage mode, and we are getting 240 voltage. This is about measuring AC voltage. And coming next to how to measure resistance using a multimeter. You can measure resistance using color code, or you can use multimeter for measuring the resistance. If you have no idea about color coding, you can directly use a multimeter. It is a simple method to measure resistance. So I am using here measuring resistance. You have to use ohm meter. Here you are using voltmeter. AC for AC and DC for DC, and you are using ohm meter for measuring resistance. See, you can, if you have a idea about color coding, this is, see the color coding: brown, black, orange. This is a 10 kilo ohm resistor. So I can check this resistor by using ohm meter in the multimeter. I am setting the value about 20 kilo ohm. This is a ohm meter. There is a ohm symbol. This is a ohm meter for measuring resistance. I am checking this. This is showing 9.8. Have color coded this value. It is about 10K, and is also showing 10K. Not exactly 10K. Some error due to tolerance. We are getting 9.8 voltage. So, sorry, 9.8 kilo ohms. This is about 10 kilo ohm. This is the way how to measure resistance using multimeter. And next, coming to continuity. Continuity mode is a continuity. This continuity mode helps the technicians to track the circuit. For example, if you, take a circuit, see there is a continuous paths. If any path is broken, then the supply will not be going to the end of the circuit from here to here. For example, this is a continuous path. See, there is a continuous path from here to here, and from this regulator third terminal to the this terminal above one. See, I am measuring the continuity. Continuity is continuous line. There is a short from one point to other point, means continuous line. See, I am checking the continuity between these 2 points. You have to put the multimeter in continuity mode. There is a beep symbol, right? That is a continuity mode. I am checking this whether there is a continuity or not. See, multimeter is raising a beep sound, means it indicates there is a continuous path between these 2 points. So, for example, I am cutting this in the middle. Now I am opening this circuit. There is no closed path between these 2 points. See, I am cutting this to make it as open circuit. It is now open circuit. Now I am checking the continuity. See, these 2 points, between these 2 points. See, multimeter is not raising any beep sound. That indicates there is no connection between these 2 points, means there is no short circuit path. When it is a short circuit path, it raises what? It raises a beep sound. See, I am measuring this continuity, and the multimeter is raising a beep sound. This is about continuity. This continuity is used to ensure that connections are made between 2 points. For ensuring connections, you have to use this continuity. And coming to ammeter used for measuring currents. And we have one. See, there is an ammeter. This is a DC ammeter, and 10 amps. Up to this 1 ammeter, and this is the ammeter. Here to here, this is the ammeter. And see, these are low voltages, low currents, and this is a 10 amps is a high current. You can measure up to 200 milliamperes. Using this meter, you can measure up to 200 milliamps current. If you want to measure above this current, you have to place this rotary switch in 10 amps, and also you have to change the probe to 10 amps jack. See, there is a indication over here. This is a 10 amp DC. You see, there is some mentioning 10 amps you have to put this red probe in this 10 amps in circuit. 10 amps. See, I'm inserting this to this 10 amp jack, and this black one is a common. It does not change, it should be fixed. If you want to measure high currents, the red probe should be shifted from here to here, 10 amps, from low amperes to high ampere jack. This is about current measuring using multimeter. And there is some special symbols, right? HFE and diode symbol. There is a PN over here. If you want to measure a diode using this multimeter, you can use this mode, diode mode. If you want to check an LED is a type of diode. If you want to check LED also, you can use this multimeter and you can check the LED. And this is used for if you want to check transistor, you have to put the multimeter in HFE mode, and you have to insert the base emitter collector correctly in this socket transistor, whether it is NPN or PNP. You can check this by putting in this socket, and you have to put the multimeter in HFE mode. So by this you can get the whether transistor is working or diode is working. So I am checking one light emitting diode, that is diode. This is a diode, that is light emitting diode, LED. If I want to check this LED, I have to put this multimeter in the diode mode, and have to connect positive of this multimeter to positive of LED and negative of the LED to negative of the multimeter. See, the light will be going to glow. The light should be glow. This is a positive one and this is a negative one. I am connecting positive to positive and negative to negative. See, the LED is glowing, but with low brightness you can't make out. So you can observe it is glowing. It is glowing. You can see it is glowing. Okay, right? By this way you can check diodes and currents, voltages, resistance using multimeter. This is about multimeter and how to use all the meters present in the multimeter. Thank you.